I'm Christina Galligan. I've been a songwriter, vocal producer, and a producer for like 6 years now.
Hi, I'm Christina Galligan. Hi, I'm Bilowitz. I'm a producer, a songwriter. I'm originally from New York City. I now live in Los Angeles, and I've been doing this professionally for about 15 years.
I've had my Manly mic for 6 years now. I mean, I love my Manly a lot. It's like a second daughter to me. My dog is the first.
I've had a Reference Cardioid twice. The studio that I came up in New York bought one, and I believe that was around 2008 when all the Katy Perry records were done on that mic, and everybody in town was like, oh my gosh, we have to get this new Manly. Have you heard about the Manly mic, the Manly mic, the Manly mic? And that's when I got really comfortable with it. When I ended up going on tour and sort of leaving New York, I didn't have any gear. I had just a backpack and an Apollo, and I got rid of all my gear. And now I've had this one for a couple of years, and it's my go-to.
When I record on the Manly, or when I'm recording an artist, I'm able to inspire the best performance from whoever is singing, because you just sound like $1 million in your headphones. And I think it's sometimes hard to transition from singing live to recording, because it is a different technique and skill. And the Manly just like makes you feel comfortable. You will sing better if you think you sound good.
It's like immediate confidence, no matter who's on it, as Christina said. But I guess the term would be like bulletproof. Like you would have to try to make somebody sound bad on it, as opposed to some of the other great mics that we all know and love. I'm a huge fan of 251s, but it's just you turn it on and it doesn't matter what your signal chain is. If you have a vintage Neve and a blah, 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 and this and all the perfect room, or you're just going into an Apollo, it sounds basically perfect every single time. You might have 5 different sessions a week with 5 different singers, with 5 different tones, with 5 different levels of talent, especially in pop music in LA. You just turn it on and it's equally good for all of them. And that's what I love about it.
The Manly changed my life, because with anything that you do, if you have good gear, you're more likely to continue doing whatever you're doing. Like if I have a really nice guitar, I'm more likely to pick it up and play than like a janky $100 guitar. And the Manly is what got me into vocal production. And I would say like 3 months after I got my Manly, it paid for itself, because I got gigs doing vocal production.
That made me think of something, which is that no one's career is like this. Maybe there's somebody, maybe the 1 in a million, but for most people, it's like this. When you're on that ride, your financial status changes, and sometimes you have tons of gear, and sometimes you're in a backpack, and sometimes you have to learn how to use a MIDI guitar because you don't have an awesome guitar and you're playing the contact library, and it obviously doesn't sound as good as a real guitar, but like that's what you have to make it work, especially people that are starting out. And I've had a lot of gear in my career. I've had a lot of keyboards, and I think that the only thing that I would not sell or sacrifice if I had a move or a change in my financial status or something like that is this mic, because whenever I go to something else that's lesser than, it's really lesser than. I'll never get rid of this. Maybe I'll get a few others to have fun with, but no.
For vocals.
For vocals.
This is the one.
This is the one.